Hi guys, I'm live. Um, I want to report like a breakthrough. It may seem unusual, um, but Ronnie James Dio has a lyric, and it had a lyric in one of his songs. I think the song was called "Heaven and Hell." It was a Black Sabbath song when he was in Black Sabbath. Actually, Black Sabbath was very interesting. They had all three great vocalists. Um, Three great vocalists. They had started with Ozzy Osbourne. Then they had Ron James Dio. Then they even had Ian Gillan from Deep Purple and became a Black Sabbath singer. But anyway, the lyric is, "The ending is just a beginning," and um, I've been like searching for a breakthrough where I would start over in many ways, but not stop, but start a new phase, like a different Jimmy or a different attitude or something. And I think I'm going to reach that today because when I was 15 years old, I got my first guitar. It was just an acoustic. I sat in the back seat of a car while everybody was shopping in the mall. And I sat with that guitar by myself in the back seat for like 2 hours or 3 hours. And it just hit me right through my head, from the back of my head to the front of my head, the word play. And I have been faithful to that charge, and I've been playing ever since. And I've always thought, well, when I reach a certain level, I might undo that and not have to play, or maybe play in a different way, or play with a new attitude, or a renewed zeal, or a new renewed phase. And I'm transparent with you guys, so I'm saying this. I had a thought go through my head today. The haters are going to love this and take this the wrong way, probably, but here it goes. I had a thought that said I quit, but it doesn't mean I'm really going to quit guitar. It's too much a part of who I am, and I enjoy it too much, and it's just part of me, and I love it. But by saying I quit, a new phase I think has begun, because like Ronnie James Dio's lyric says, the ending is just the beginning. Everything's a wheel. I didn't play 42 years just to stop playing guitar, but when I said I quit through my head, that's a new phase. Maybe I'm out of my own way. Maybe I'm not going to try so hard. Maybe I'm not going to worry about perfection. Maybe I'm going to they say Mozart was such a great composer. A lot of it because he was out of his own way. He got out of his own way. He didn't hinder himself. And I think the need to play and the need to be perfect actually hinders a person, especially in art, especially which includes music. I mean, artists can't sit there on writing, painting a painting and say, "I've got to be perfect." That's not how the best art comes out. You just paint what you feel. And I think by saying I quit, I'm basically saying I quit that phase where I just had to play, as if I'm going somewhere and learning something and having a task to do. But now the task is completed because I'm good enough. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing guitar. I'll prove it by still doing my things. I'll prove it by still doing my channel and still recording with the moderator and still doing my shorts and doing my lives. In fact, I have a new zeal almost. It's like I got out of my own way. It's like I have a new zeal. I have like a fresh approach. Look at this micro smile. I just feel free because I don't have to play if I don't want to. I'm good enough for myself. I accomplished that. I satisfied that that driving, relentless, perfectionistic super ego I have, or whatever, that says I have to be perfect, I have to do it, and I'm not good enough. And I finally satisfied that sucker. And the video I just did live was the last video before I came to the I quit thing. So that's a special video to me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But I'm gonna do. My feeling is I'm actually gonna do better because I'm gonna tap into the subconscious part of me, the creative side. I'm not gonna be hindered by some conscious need to practice and play and have to do it. A lot of that gets in your own way, and it gets in my own way when I do that. And by letting it go, the ending is just beginning. I've started a new phase just because I can say I quit. But being able to say that puts you on a different level. It's just a different thing. I'm still going to play because it's like saying I quit breathing. Well, you may, but you still breathe because it feels good and you keeps you alive. Well, that's the way music is for me. It's part of me. It makes me. It's part of what I breathe in and out. Is actually music part of it. Right? It's just a part of me. I'm just not gonna be so compulsive about things. I'm not gonna be so um, needy. with my playing, and even needy with my comments, like the haters, and taking everything seriously, and wondering if the hater, be honest with you guys, and I hate saying that because it sounds like I wasn't going to be honest, but um, worrying if the haters might be right at times. That was been my secret fear. What if the haters have a point and I just can't face it, or I'm scared if they do, or I'm scared of losing face if I admit they might, and da 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 da. Well, um, maybe they have a point, but maybe they're just BSing me too. Maybe they don't even believe what they're saying, and they just want to hurt me. So and that's very likely. They are haters after all. Haters don't have to keep integrity. Haters don't have to be true to their word. Haters don't have to tell the truth. They can just do their hate. Once you get past, I have to tell the truth, you can do anything you want. And if haters get past that, then I can't trust their hate. Therefore, how can I really be that moved by it, or that intimidated, or hurt by it? But that doesn't mean they don't have a point either. Doesn't mean that they don't have a truth to them. And doesn't mean they might not mean what they say. But you just have to take it with a grain of salt, because their motives are questionable, because they don't have my best interest at heart, and they're only trying to tear down. The only variable then becomes how far are they willing to go in the process of tearing down, and then that's something only the hater and God, if he exists. If he doesn't, then just the hater can really know. I'm not the hater. I don't know what their religion is, or how far down their hate goes, or whether they tell the truth or not, or whether they have integrity. That's their business, not mine. Anyway, I love you guys, and I look in my eyes and my face, and I have a new zeal. I have a freshness. A baby, a kid, doesn't have to play baseball, but they go play baseball because it's fun. Well, that's kind of what I've rejuvenated in me by this thing that went through my head. I quit. I don't have to play if I don't want to. It's going to be a labor of love. It's going to be because I believe in it and I love it. And if I fail at it, well, um, there's so many reasons why maybe I didn't fail. Or maybe there's reasons why that failure was unjust and I really still am good. Or maybe there's reasons why the failure wasn't failure. Or maybe if it was failure, it was meant to be. So therefore, it's really not failure. I just trust the universe, and I love you guys, and I trust you guys. Do with me what you feel. I'm ready to go viral as well. I'm ready to be on the Jimmy Fallon show. I've visualized it for a couple of years now. I'm ready to meet Candace Swanepoel, the most beautiful woman in the world in my book. I'm ready to meet Donald Trump. I visualized meeting Candace and Donald back a couple of weeks ago, and so I'm ready for the big time too, and I won't neglect my friends if I do. I won't sell out my friends. I won't buy new friends and sell out the old ones. I'm gonna know who my friends are, and they're gonna stay. I'm gonna be true. I'm gonna know who my friends are without my success, and that's how it's gonna be when I'm successful, if I am. So I love you guys. I'm happy. I just feel like I'm playing for the joy now. I'm not playing for a task, like I have to get better or I have to prove I'm already good. I'm just playing because I love it and I enjoy it, and I want to entertain you guys more than I want to impress you guys. It's not about, at the end of the day, it's not about impressing you guys. It's about entertaining you. And I've been trying to show that in my videos. I try to smile more now. I try to look at the camera. Did you notice in my last video, I played about 5 minutes of that with my eyes closed? Well, I wasn't trying to be fast or play the perfect, as fast as I can, but I wanted to feel the notes. And if I close my eyes, I have no choice but to go by my hearing. And then I just hear the notes and I feel what I hear instead of just looking at the guitar and seeing what I see. So that's a good technique for me. It gets me out of my analytical, speed-driven mode. If I just shut my eyes, it allows, and I just hear the notes. I can feel them, and I can go by what I hear and what I feel, not just what I see and how fast I can play. So I love you guys so much. Love you guys. Peace, rock. There goes a little thing. I can't hit the button right now. I just got a notification. Love you guys. Rock and roll.